We're here today to pay tribute to 74 of our shipmates who perished while serving our country on that fateful morning over 45 years ago, 3 June 1969 in the South China Sea off the coast of Vietnam.
Color guard, attention, mark time, mark.
We were all there for the same reason. Our country sent us there to defend freedom.
My brother was 27. He just graduated from, officer candidate school. He'd been on the ship for 3 months.
The American destroyer USS Frank E. Evans is part of a fleet. We are escorting the Australian aircraft carrier HMAS Melbourne.
It's humbling to me to be here, to go on to the Turner Joy and get an idea of what it was like for him to be on that ship.
All ships in our squadron are operating under darkened ship conditions. There are no lights on the ships. The carrier Melbourne sends orders to the Evans in code to fall back. In the process of executing this maneuver, the officers of the bridge of the Evans become confused as to the location of the carrier. The Evans is turned into harm's way and is rammed amidships by the Melbourne, rolling the Evans 90 degrees before severing the forward half of the ship.
This boat got cut in half. It was dark. There was no lights. It's sinking. They can't get out. And yeah, I'm probably going to go home and have a good cry because it just really tears you up.
The impact and noise of that collision jolted everyone aboard. On the Evans, those that were sleeping were awakened instantly. Those of us that were on watch scrambled for our lives. The steam lines exploding. The water, the cries for help will be forever etched in the memories of us survivors.
Seaman, apprentice, Alan Carl Flummer.
The lives of 74 of our brothers were lost. Our shipmates that died in the early morning hours of 3 June 1969, as so many others did in the Vietnam War, were patriots, warriors, defenders of the flag and nation.
What a loss. What an enormous loss. And he's just one. And there's 73 other families that are experiencing the same kinds of things and the same challenges. And 45 years later, we're still dealing, with that loss.
Their journey of life ended with the collision of USS Frank E. Evans and HMAS Melbourne.
Nobody wanted to be in Vietnam. It was a horrible, horrible war. It didn't solve anything. But our military went there. They fought. Many of them didn't come home.
We're dedicating this stone for Ensign Alan Herbert Armstrong and Seaman apprentice Alan Carl Flummer. This is our 13th stone.
I cannot tell you how incredibly meaningful it is to me and to my whole family to be able to have a tangible place to go and see our brother's name, to acknowledge his service in the Navy.
The honor being done to Alan it's kind of overwhelming.
To be lost at sea and to not have a body to bury, it is very hard, and their names were not on the Vietnam Memorial yet.
This helps. This really helps a lot. I'll still be writing to my senator.
When their names are finally on the Vietnam Memorial, then I think everyone concerned will sigh a great sigh of relief, and we can all sleep better at night knowing that the names are there.
It's frustrating, but more than that, it's dishonorable to them. They served our country. They went outside this invisible little line. They were fighting in the war. Pulled outside of, like I said, the little line on the map to do exercises with other nations, and they were going to go back. Their names should be on the wall. They just should. They served the country. They died. It's pretty simple to me.
Our brothers are on eternal watch. These 74 men are our heroes.